Hello everybody, my name is Zach Fragged.
E-W-F-D-D-H-Y.
And welcome back to another Ultimate Zombie Map Guide. Holy shit, Dead of the Night has kicked our asses.
Yeah, this is one of our harder guide videos on how to get the high rounds. It's getting harder to accomplish, but once you've accomplished it, it has the highest potential. We took this strategy to around 60 plus when we first made it, before it was even finalized.
Yeah, honestly, we don't even know what the cap of this strategy is. We just know it has the possibility to take you past 60 and continuously. We stopped at like round 63 because of the fact that it was like 3 in the fucking morning.
Yeah,
we had been going since like 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah, this map's got some potential to be just completely broken. First off, you gotta get power on. Regardless of whichever side you spawn on, you will always have the ability to get power on with your starting points. You buy the first door, and then you knife 1 or 2 zombies and have enough for the second door, get power on. Once power is on, that little antechamber, it'll open up like 3/4 of the map. Like 5 rooms will open up. You can get some of the parts here before you even go into them, but before you get any of the parts, you gotta worry about hunting down the 3 crystal locations. The first one you have access to right from the get-go, round 1, you have access to the Alistair's room location. You crack open one of the 3 boxes, find it, feed souls to it. It's like 3 or 4 souls. It goes up depending on how many people are in the lobby. Once you fed it the souls, then you look into it. That'll show you what your next step is.
And it's repeated like that for each and every crystal.
Once you have gazed into Alistair's crystal and fed it, it will show you one of 3 clocks. 2 clocks are you don't have to buy any doors for. One's down in the billiards room, one's over in the main grand hall, and the third one's 1 door down into the dining room. You eventually, once you've gotten this a few times, you'll recognize what the clocks look like. The small one's the one in the billiards room, the other 2 are larger clocks. So go over there, you touch those clocks, a circle on the ground will appear. It's basically a soul box, just stay in that circle the whole time and keep feeding it. You don't have to, it won't restart if you leave the circle, but you have to stay in order time to tick down. And once time is ticked down, you'll get a tuning fork. That's what we're going after. Moving on to the next location.
Just to cut in what you said there as well, the circle does not feed regular zombies. You have to kill the ones that have glowing blue eyes. It will not feed regular zombies.
Yeah, this will ignore round count, by the way. You'll still be mauled.
Yeah.
Once you have that tuning fork, we can head on down to the basement. Basement's always going to be one door in. It's a very small room with a crystal in there. Feed that crystal, and that will show you. This is where it's weird. It's going to show you like one of like 10 possible items. Your goal is to hunt down the item all across the map. It can be Alice's will, which will be in the library. It can be a painting, one of like 15 different paintings, which are all over the place. Basically, once you've seen what it is, have one of your teammates keep a crawler. Hunt down the relevant hold square, and once you hit hold square, a ghost will appear. Follow that ghost. That ghost will lead you to either the graveyard or the fountain or somewhere else on the map, and then it will give you a tuning fork once you've followed it all the way there. The ghost will also kill the last zombie if it gets near it, so keep that in mind if you're doing this at the end of the round. It's very helpful to have the last someone keep the last zombie alive. In solo, just wing it. Just keep yourself alive. Keep it back to
yeah. This entire strategy, in all honesty, is much easier to do in teams.
Yeah.
But
even just one other person makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of getting used to before you memorize all the locations.
Yeah. Not only that, you'll probably end up overlooking what you're looking for a few times, just because of the fact that it's not that easy to notice what you're looking for. It's like a little red square that can show up on the painting that has red canvas.
Mm-hmm.
So it will take you some trial and error, but we do recommend looking up the locations if ever you get lost.
Yeah, you're also gonna have a lot of doors open to follow the ghost around, so I recommend saving this part of this thing to the last. You can use it any order you want, so I would save this one to last if you don't have the doors open yet.
Yeah, and she can also go in one of 2 different locations, 3 locations actually. There are 3 separate locations she travels to, but just follow her.
Here we have in the graveyard.
Yeah.
The next stone location is a lot easier. It's over in the study. It's always one door in. Smash crystals, feed souls to it. It'll show you one of 2 perks. They'll either the perk that's in the graveyard or the perk that's in the Alistair's lab area. Either way, once you reach there, you can't miss it. There'll be a big gray screen that'll change, and then you'll be mauled by vampires. Kill the vampires. The last one that spawns will give you a tuning fork. Super easy. Move on next one. With all 3 tuning forks in your possession, you'll be able to reach the pack-a-punch room. However, I do not recommend doing so because we need silver bullets first.
A lot of them.
Finding the silver bullets is very difficult because you have to find 3 silver parts, a bowl, a candlestick, and a dish. The dish is always downstairs in the basement. The bowl can be in one of like 5 different locations, or 3 different locations. You know,
it can be in one of 3 locations. The weird thing is, one of those locations is near the study, but 2 of those locations are in the dining hall, literally right next to each other.
Yeah, and the final one is the candlestick. The candlestick is always accessible immediately upon opening a power. It'll either be in the room behind the power button, or it'll be down in the hall. It'll be in the billiards room.
One of those 3 locations.
Yeah, memorizing these locations is like very key to getting this map done in a timely manner. Once you have all 3 silver locations, you'll head down to the basement. There's a table there. Once you've crafted there, you can forge them all into liquid silver. Once you have liquid silver, now you've got to find down 3 more parts. You've got to find charcoal, which can be found in one of the 4 or 5 fireplaces throughout the map.
Which is in billiards, Great Hall, or somewhere else. You'll see it on screen.
You'll also need a bat guano, which can be found in the graveyard. Always in the graveyard, but somewhere in that massive graveyard. Just keep looking around the floor, you'll find it eventually.
It is quite hard to find, though, because the texture blends in with the floor a lot of the time. So just keep an eye out for the hold square.
And the third one, I believe, is mercury or something crazy. It's always found in the Alchemist lab, one of those 2 spawns.
I think it's sulfur or something?
Sulfur or mercury, whatever it is. Go to Alchemist lab, look at one of the 2 tables. It'll probably be on one of those 2 tables.
It's always either on your left or your right. It's never... In all that... We've played this map well over 50 times now. It's always in one of those 2 spots.
Yeah, it's a pretty small lab, can't miss it. Once you have all 3 of those parts and the mercury, you can head on over to this table here in the library, start building. It'll build silver bullets. Now, if whatever gun you're holding, it will immediately silver bullets on that weapon.
For free.
For free. First time. If you want to put on something else, then you have to pay amounts of money, which I highly recommend you doing to get a more powerful gun. The silver bullets makes it more damaging against zombies, more damaging against vampires, a lot more damaging against vampires, and more damaging against the werewolf, which we're going to fight now we have silver bullets. Because once you kill the werewolf with silver bullets, it'll drop a part, which is necessary for upgrading the Alchemist Folly to level 2.
Now, if you actually want to kill the werewolf as fast as humanly possible, we do recommend dropping some points to get the Hellion Salvo and
yes.
Silver bullets, Hellion Salvo equals dead pooch.
Yes, if you never want to fight the werewolf ever again, get the Hellion Salvo, max upgrade, silver bullets, it fucking one-shots him up to like round 20 plus, and then 2 shots and everything beyond that. Once you have that part from the werewolf, killed it with silver bullets, killing blow with silver bullets specifically, you'll need to take that part, rush it back to the lab. In the laboratory, there'll be a little distillery area. Put it in the distillery area, it'll come out the other side, and then you take it, and you need that part to upgrade the Alchemist Folly to level 2. The other part you need to upgrade the Alchemist Folly to level 2 is in the library behind a bookshelf. You need to have the shield smash through the wall. It'll open the door. Speaking of which, now I'm going to talk about how to get the shield.
Yeah, we're covering this last because it's honestly not as needed.
Yeah, it's not required, but you need to upgrade the Alchemist Folly to level 2, so you need to get it eventually.
Yeah. It's just not as prioritized as Pack-a-Punch and killing the motherfucking werewolf.
Yeah. The first part is the front plate. That's always available immediately when getting the power open. It'll be on one of the 2 balconies or in the little side area where the power is. Just to the right of where power is on the pillar. Next up is the little ammo belt thing that's always either in the dining room or in the dining hall, towards the dining room.
Or it's either it's sometimes on the floor in dining room as well. It's
yeah, just look around the dining area somewhere. The third one is the little side plate or whatever it is. That's always in the library somewhere, either on the shelves or on the second floor on the couch on the table.
Yeah.
And then once you have all 3 parts, head on over to the bench that's to the right of power. Build it there. You'll have it. It'll always ready to go. And it's right next to the champion spot, so that's very important.
Yes.
Next up, now we gotta go hit the box. Just dump all your money into the box to get the Alchemist Folly. Now we have the parts to upgrade the Alchemist Folly. We need to get the Alchemist Folly out of the box. It's just a random thing. There is an Easter egg you can do to get it for free. I don't recommend doing it because it's a waste of time. You gotta hit the box anyway to get the Hellion Salvo. Hit the box to get the Hellion Salvo and the Alchemist Folly on the way. The Alchemist Folly is a badass, but once you get to level 2 upgrade, level 3 upgrade is it basically just adds a visual flair, but the level 2 upgrade makes it just be all end all. Need it for getting high rounds. Get it as soon as humanly possible. It will keep you alive.
Here's
the rest of this all easy.
Here's the difference between level 2 and level 3. There is no difference. Level 2 has a one-hit KO possibility past round 60. It is like infinite amounts of damage when you do charge shots.
Level 3 is the exact same thing, where it just looks different.
Yeah. It just gives you 2 extra ways of killing them,
yeah,
which is like a shrink ray and forming a mini sun in the middle of the house.
Yeah, it's the same gun, just looks different. So just stick with level 2. Level 2 is a lot easier to get. You basically get it right from the get-go, and it does all the work for you.
Yeah. The last and quite possibly the most important thing you need to actually surviving up to the high rounds is the wooden stake.
Yeah, if you want to stop around 30 plus, you've got all you need. You're good to go. You're good to go around 30, 32 game easy. But if you want to go to around 40, 50, 60, you're going to need the be-all, end-all kryptonite for the red zombies that will maul you on the higher rounds. And in order to get that, it's called the stake. The wooden stake, you can start getting this as soon as you get Pack-a-Punch open. Once you get to the Pack-a-Punch area, there'll be 4 trees. There'll be 4 that are all lined up horizontally. You're going to want to get a pen and paper. I'm not joking. A pen and paper and draw out the symbols you see. Start with the one on the left, then go to the one in the back, then go to the one in the front, then go to the one on the right. That is the order you need. Memorize that order because you're going to go back to the order for the next like 3 to 4 parts of the Easter egg. With that memorized spot, walk all the way down to behind Alistair's lab. There'll be 4 possible locations for 4 different stones. Every single one of those stones has the symbol on it. You're going to want to shoot these stones in the order you've seen them written down. The symbols on them will show you what order you need to put them in. Remember that order. One on the left, one on the back, one on the front, one on the right. Shoot the stones in the same order as those trees, and they will disappear. If you mess up this order, they are gone forever. Those stones will not respawn, and you will not be able to get the stake. You'll have to restart the game if you want the stake again. So once you've shot them in the order, you're going to now move on to back to the Pack-a-Punch wooded area. Once you're in that wooded area, there'll be a tree, and this tree has those same symbols carved into it around 360 degrees. You're going to want to get the Bowie knife and knife those 4 symbols in the same order as previously mentioned. Once you've knifed off 4 of them in the same order, they'll cross them out. Pull out your shield, and just melee every single one of those symbols once. Doesn't matter what order, just mash melee on the tree until it lets down a wooden branch. Take that wooden branch, head to the graveyard. In the graveyard, right by the perk area, there's a table. Put the tree on the table, and now you're going to want to camp for the next 3 or 4 rounds, killing 10 vampires, putting their souls into the stick, and then once all 10 souls are there, it will have a prompt to pick up the stick, take the stick, walk to the other side of the graveyard. There'll be a buildable table, build it there. You now have the stake. The stake is a badass one-hit kill melee weapon on zombies around like 26 plus, something crazy like that.
26, yes.
And it will also always be a one-shot kill to any vampire-type enemy.
Yeah.
That's what we got it for. Because on the high rounds, the red vampires will show up, and they are so annoying unless you have this. Just poof, dead. Also earns you a ton of points.
Mm-hmm.
It's imperative to our strategy.
Now here's the thing. All the newbies out there who are new to this map are probably thinking, why would we need a wooden stake if we have Alistair's Folly, Daniel and Zach? This thing kills everything. Because the Crimson Zombies naturally negate the effects of Alistair's Folly 2.0. It just naturally negates it. They can walk right through whatever particle effect you have going on screen right now. Yeah. And they will whop your ass.
Yeah, especially once you get to higher round when they have like a butt ton of health and they just wreck you. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, they're bullet sponges too. They are bullet sponges.
With this, it completely cures them. Just pop, they're gone.
Yeah, one hit KO, they're gone. It is imperative to this strategy because for the rest of the game, you're going to be camping at the power step.
Yep. There's a little inlet area in the power room. Just put your back to there and keep doing a fully charged shot in the little area where the zombies converge, and it just wipes them all out. Just stay there, shoot in the ground, and then once it goes away, shoot the ground again. Once it goes away, shoot the ground again. Max animals will spawn frequently enough to supplement your output of damage. Yeah. So long as you use your shots intelligently, like don't fire until after the first shot is gone. And you can just completely just sit back, like, put on a movie. Have a video playing in the fucking corner while you're just sitting there relaxing. It is very, very easy to get to high rounds, but it's also mind-numbingly boring.
This is probably the most foolproof camping strategy we have ever seen in a zombies map, but it is the most boring.
Yeah, so long as you got the perks, Bandolier Bandit, Stone Cold Stronghold, Quick Revive, and Dying Wish in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, definitely Dying Wish.
And once the werewolf shows up, Hellion Salvo. That's the reason why
Hellion Salvo. Alistair's Folly. Regular shots from Alistair's Folly will also whomp the werewolf. Like, regular shots will whomp it.
But it takes up too much ammo to do that. That's why you have the Alistair's Folly there, so it's more purpose-built. You'll hear him coming, you'll hear stomp, stomp, stomp. Oh, crap, bear pulled Salvo. Pop! Problem solved.
This camping strategy is not made for those who just want to level up their guns.
No, so you're basically exclusively going to be using the Alpter's Folly for zombies, the Stake for the red zombies, and the red vampires, and the Hellion Salvo for the werewolf. That's all you're using.
It's all you need. Yeah. It's all you need. You also need to be sure. We'll have a link at the end of the video to our ultimate class guide, which tells you every perk you need to have depending on the map.
Yeah.
This includes
also
elixirs.
In solo, I recommend you having the Hammer of Valhalla just because it earns you points and it's a good emergency button in case the werewolf catches you off guard. Mm-hmm. Whereas in duos and trios and 4-man, you'll need the Staff of Ra just in case someone goes down. You're like, oh, problem solved.
Yeah, and here's the thing we would like to add. Like, we know some people out there will believe that the Hammer of Valhalla is the best weapon in the game. It is if you're playing solo, but if you're playing in teams, you want your entire squad to have the Scepter of Ra. Because
just free revives all day.
Free revives. It revives you with all your perks. You can have a dome shield that basically prevents damage from regular zombies. It will not prevent damage from tanks, sadly, but it does prevent damage from the regular zombies. But with that being said, this is all you really need for this map. It's mind-numbingly boring, but you'll get to high rounds.
Yeah, it takes a lot of setup, a lot of memorization of part locations. It's a pain in the ass to get going. Once you get it going, you can just keep going.
The fastest, the fastest you'll be able to set this up is 15 rounds, guaranteed. If you do everything correctly,
once you
if
get
you do
good
it with
in practice,
friends,
it's not that difficult to get it going. But just learning, just getting the parts memorized and everything, it can be a real pain in the ass. You'll go down a couple of times trying to figure it out, but once you get it, it's easy. You just go to a high round. You just shoot the floor and bam, job done.
And with that being said, that's basically all you need to know to surviving this map to the high rounds. And this is the only guide we've made of zombies for Black Ops 4 thus far that has the possibility to go past round 60.
Yeah, this strategy is bulletproof once it's
you have to try to fuck this up.
Yeah.
You really have to try.
You gotta like dump all your shots into the ceiling and
yeah. We would like to apologize for this guide being released so late, especially since the next DLC comes out as we're making this in 2 days. Mm-hmm. And we will be making a guide for that as well after we've actually figured out what the fuck we're doing in it. The new map, Delphi, looks like it's going to be a fuckfest. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But with that being said, my name is Zach Fragged.
EWTGDHY.
And thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe for more content. And we'll see you in the next video.
Outro!